Brian, the last time I spoke with you was at All-Star Weekend, and I know you're middle of the season, very serious. Right now, you're letting loose. You got the sparkles on. How you doing?
I was nervous putting it on.
Don't be. You look great.
Thank you. Yeah, it was made up pretty quick. The guy at Gentleman's Playbook, Tom. He's
nice.
He's been great. My wife gave it the okay, obviously.
Right.
So.
I see her nodding with approval. She's like, yeah. Looks sharp. Yeah. Okay.
We're happy to be here. This is a blast.
Great stuff. What a great year it was. Obviously, congrats to you and your courage and your strength and being a source of inspiration for millions of people. So that's the first thing. But in addition to that, man, your team, the way you were able to lead your team this year with your veteran presence and lead your team to what was really a surprise by external standards. But as I was talking to Taylor Hall this morning, he talked about you guys with the T-shirts and NJ Devils versus everybody. So tell us just about the mentality that you guys had that allowed you to have that successful season.
Well, we got hockey players. We have our egos. But I just thought it was a good group of guys that really believed in ourselves, and it was a good example to kind of block out the outside noise. We had the message from day one from Heinze, and we had great people. I thought the guy like Halsey, obviously this year, he carried us. You could have put him out there by himself sometimes, I think, and he was remarkable in the room. How he prepared as an example of some guys that a lot of our core guys were younger guys.
Sure.
And we had some veteran guys that wanted to contribute, like myself. I had something to prove as well. But we all have that motivation, and winning's really the only option. It's only fun if you're winning. We had a lot of fun this year. We expected it out of ourselves, and now we want to take the next step.
That's great insight there.
It's great stuff.
Yes.
And obviously you're here because you're up for the Bill Masterton Award, but part of that, of course, comes with a grain of salt because it means that you dealt with some real adversity. And we know your story dealing with leukemia early in the season. So when you think back to that time and the journey that you went on throughout this season, what does it mean to you now?
It's looking back on it, we did it the other night over dinner, my wife and I. And with my situation, it's me. I know how I feel. It's easier for me. But the stuff we had to deal with after the fact with my son, and the unknown with my son, that was the hardest part. It was so difficult. We knew he was going to be okay eventually, but seeing him put under anesthesia, seeing him in the hospital room, it's difficult. Without my wife, honestly, I don't know how many games I would have been able to play, or if I was going to be able to play at all, because of what we had to go through. She carried so much of the burden. I mean, not to mention the Devils, the organization, my teammates, with what I had to go through, and for my stuff with Declan as well. It was just a real eye-opener on how blessed I really am, and how much support we really have. Our families, I mean, they helped us so much throughout the year. It's unfortunate, like you said, but so many guys go through so much adversity. They go through unfortunate things, and you don't hear about it, and they just try to go to work and do the best they can. And it's an inspiration to hear about with Jordan and with Roberto. It's really it's inspiring, and they're great role models for the game.
As are you.
Being you. Yes.
As are you, yes.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for the time and your insight, and enjoy the weekend.
You too.
Thank you. Thanks, Boiler.
All righty.